Good morning, NOAH. Thank you so much for having me. My name is Legacy Russell, and I am the UK Gallery Relations Lead at Artsy. So Artsy is successfully bringing the online and the art world together. Launched to the public 4 years ago, and now with bases in LA, Hong Kong, Berlin, and here in London, we are unlocking the potential of the $64 billion art market and seeing just how large this art market can really be. So it's a pretty simple idea. It has a big impact, though. We're building a platform that allows anyone with an internet connection to access the art world online. We aim to make the art world more accessible, expand the audience to new demographics and new geographies, and support art being more integrated into culture in our everyday lives. So how do we do this? We do this by creating an open and diverse marketplace, by producing engaging and exciting content, and by sharing state-of-the-art, intuitive technology with you, our users. Over the past several years, Artsy has emerged as the leading platform for the art world. This has been a labor of love for many of us at Artsy because historically, art has been very resistant to digital and innovation. So why has the art world been so resistant? It's because the experience of art is unique. It is intimate. It is highly personalized. Art is at the very top of the luxury pyramid. This is why it's taken so long for a platform for the art world to emerge. Amazon and others have conquered the commodity goods online marketplace. Net-a-Porter is killing it with art, fashion, and design. As art has increasingly become part of our everyday lives and more accessible via the internet, the art world is increasingly moving online, and Artsy is uniquely positioned to capitalize on these movements. We believe that art and technology don't have to exist in opposition. The internet and technology have enabled us to grow and to activate a global network of art lovers, patrons, and collectors, to create points of connection between people and artworks, but also between people, galleries, institutions, and auction houses. Artsy fosters connections in the art world and helps galleries and collectors build relationships where connections would have otherwise been impossible. So Artsy's network is pretty big. Actually, it's enormous. It spans the globe. It enables us to create a free resource of over 500,000 images of artwork and architecture by 50,000 artists, the world's largest online database of contemporary art. The database contains art from over 4,000 leading galleries, 700 museums and institutions, 60 international art fairs, and select auctions. Our partner galleries come from over 80 countries, and 70% of our gallery and art fair partners are located outside of the United States. This means that the average distance between one of our collectors and a gallery on Artsy is around 2,900 miles. Artsy is powered by the Art Genome Project, which is a classification system that maps the connections between these 50,000 artists and 500,000 artworks, making the experience of discovering and collecting artworks highly personalized. Artsy fosters new generations of art lovers, museum goers, patrons, and collectors. We are a forward-thinking company, and we really want to move the future of the art world forward. What does the future of art look like, according to Artsy? The future of art is interconnected. This means that there are opportunities for a collector in Australia to buy a work from a gallery in Turkey. Someone living in a remote village can now browse and look through an inspiring collection of art from the Louvre, or look at works showing at a super hip gallery in Peckham. The future of the art world is global. We have users and partners from almost every country in the world. We talk about issues and we tell stories that are relevant to everyone. The future of art is digital. While nothing, of course, can replace the experience of looking at art face-to-face, all of this is built in the age of the internet, where devices connect us to each other and to art. Artsy invests heavily in building the most intuitive and beautiful products on the art market. Artsy was designed specifically for an art world at a quality of art. Galleries have access to this global, growing network. We are indeed accessible. So how is Artsy moving this future forward? We're going to keep telling stories. Using our Artsy editorial, there is so much power in a platform that tells the stories of art and artists that we love and drives the work that we do forward. Through these stories, we strengthen the opportunity to invest in intersections between fields and industries, architecture and design, visual culture, and beyond. Artsy is the fastest growing arts publication in the world. Traffic to Artsy editorial has actually gone 4 times over the past year. How large can this audience be? As appreciation and engagement to visual culture grows, Artsy is the place to read about the art world. The size of this audience and activating it is a key indicator for future success at Artsy. We continue to build our partnerships. Via increased engagement with galleries, institutions, and auction houses, we continue broadening the market, increasing the reach of these partners and creating new opportunities for engagement with new collectors across even greater distances. Our estimation is that about half of Artsy's users have purchased art, started out as art enthusiasts rather than pre-existing collectors. 1/5 of that group of users has become repeat buyers, having purchased 2 or more artworks via Artsy. We're also going to continue to invest in creating a new collector profile, and this is something that is really meaningful to us. Bringing higher value to these collectors, to galleries, to institutions, to auction houses, via strategic application of predictive analytics. We will continue to invest in tools and bring tech that allows for data insights to our collectors and partners. A collector might miss out on an auction on Artsy, but then Artsy can offer that same collector similar works from one of our inspiring gallery partners. Artsy wants to provide an enriched experience online and offline. We give you the information to have a more rewarding experience when you're out in the world looking at and loving art. Artsy's goals have been and will continue to be over the next 5 years, lowering the barrier of entry into the art world. As we grow our audience and perhaps enliven curiosity of new audiences, we think that we will be able to draw more established collectors and as well turn those looking and learning folks into collectors for the long term. From bringing our partners more artists and more artworks to our product ongoing developments and innovations, we are focused on an experience that is truly at a quality worthy of art. Thanks very much.